Welcome. Welcome to your Saturday morning, week 5 of the Oblique Strategies card deck craziness that I've been doing just because it's a challenge for me, for you, for everybody. So I'm pulling from this deck of cards that's designed for musicians, basically. It's designed by Brian Eno back in the 70s, an electronic musician. And this card deck is something that you could pull from whenever you reach the point where you're not quite sure what to do or how to handle whatever the situation might be when you're writing or recording. Well, we're writing our future here on our mat. We're writing our today. We're writing our moment. And we're kind of recording in a similar way. We're recording things into our bodies as we move through poses and we realize bit by bit, moment by moment, that we are strong, that we are worthy, and that we belong. So we're overriding all of that junk that we pick up, all of that static and noise that we pick up as we make our way through our lives from little children to where we are today. So I'm applying the oblique strategies to our yoga practice. Deck is big. There are many cards. Some are more oblique than others, is a non-judgy way of saying it. And I'm going to pick this one. Ooh. And it says, use unqualified people.
There you go. You're done.
Use unqualified people.
You've got us all.
And it's even in little bunny quotes, use unqualified people. So what does it mean? What does it mean to you? What does it mean to you that someone is unqualified? Sit with that for a second. All right, so you've had a few seconds to think about what it means in your lexicon that someone is unqualified. Child's pose, because I've had a moment to think about it too. Unqualified people. As we go through our daily lives, we make judgments of others, of qualified versus unqualified, but we are our harshest critic against ourselves. So what does that unqualified person inside you look like? What do you define that as? Whatever it may be, maybe it's too serious, maybe it's too silly, maybe it's too strict or not strict enough. All of these not enoughs, could be's. Use the unqualified person. Whatever your unqualified person is, the one that you think should be a different way, bring that person to the forefront of your mind right here, right now, as you press your forehead into the mat. And think about why you feel that person is unqualified. And see if you can't bring some of those qualities into your practice and embrace them for the flip side of whatever you think they are. If you think that person is too strict, use that strictness as a discipline as you move through the poses to stay when you want to leave. If that person is too silly, maybe you use that to bring a smile to your face, to change the energy in the air around you into a space of fun. Have fun with your practice. Whatever that person is, that unqualified person, look for the qualities that you define as unqualified and see the opposite of those. See the alternate. See the good in that unqualified person. Because when you set your intention to look through a new set of lenses, or look a different way through your set of lenses, you'll see something new. You'll see something different, and you'll be dropping the knowing and getting into the curiosity. Begin your Ujjayi breath. Crawl your fingers further out in front. Lift your elbows up off the mat. Press your finger pads strongly into the earth. Pull the top of the mat back towards you. Light up your arms. Press your forehead down. During this practice, I can offer hands-on assists. If you do not want to be assisted, please raise your hand now so that I will know and I will honor that. Thank you. Begin your Ujjayi breath if you haven't already. Fill the room with your breath. Fill the room with your qualified breath. Let your neighbor know that you are there. Let yourself know that you are here. Breath in. And breath out. Tuck your toes. Downward facing dog with your hips high. Fingers spread wide, like you're grabbing basketballs or pickle jars. Fingers spread wide. Push the top of the mat away from you. Soften your knees. Keep filling the room with the audible breath in through your nose, the audible breath out through your nose. And keep looking for the good qualities of that unqualified person. What newness can you bring to your practice by changing the lenses you look through? Walk your feet to your hands. Take ragdoll, feet hips width distance apart. Really press down through the four corners of both feet. Clasp opposite elbows with opposite hands. Press your sits bones up towards the sky. Press into my hands. And light up your legs. Energetically press your shins out. Press out into my hands. Yeah, light up. Press down through your heels. Stretch your toes out on the mat. Maybe shake your head yes, shake your head no. Breathe in and breathe out. Come to stand, long straight spine. Hands at heart center. We'll begin with a single Om. Take a big breath in. Extended mountain, press down to reach up. Look up, see in between your fingers. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, take a big breath in. Plant your hands, high plank. First high plank, pause. Check out your high plank. Pull your belly button in, your bottom ribs in. Pull your shoulder blades together on your back and soften your elbows. Low plank, pull your heart forward to the fireplace. Roll over your tippy toes. Untuck your toes, upward facing dog. Press down into the earth. Breathe in, lift your heart. Downward facing dog, hips high to the sky. 3 breaths here. Use the unqualified person to be present. Feel your fingers, feel your toes. Bring a new awareness to being here on your mat. Bend your knees. Look at your thumbs. Jump. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain. Press down. Reach up. Breathe in. Long side body. Bright fingers. See the ceiling. Exhale. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Take a big breath in. Hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, lift your heart, shoulders back. Downward facing dog, hips high. 3 breaths. Breathe in and breathe out. Often in situations when you bring in the quote unquote unqualified person, They bring new perspective, a fresh perspective. They see things that people that do all the time do not, whatever the thing is that is done. So bring that awareness. Press your finger pads into the earth, not just your wrists. Finger pads press down like basketballs are being gripped, pickle jars are being opened. Energetic fingers. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, jump top of your mat. Halfway lift, forward fold, extended mountain, press down, reach up, breathe in, forward fold. Halfway lift, long spine, hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, lift your heart. Downward facing dog, lift your hips. And ground down like earth through all of your fingers. Soften your knees. Create space in your spine by pressing the mat away. Press your sits bones towards the sky. Long spine. Big breath in. Exhale it all the way out. Bend your knees. Look at your thumbs. Jump top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain. Press down. Reach up. Get bigger than before. See something you didn't see before. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Breathe it in. Vinyasa flow, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Press your toes into the earth. Thighs lift, knees lift. Downward facing dog. Breath in. Beautiful breath sounds. Breath out. Breath in. Let it go. Another fill up, breathe deeper than you think is possible. Exhale it all the way out. Bend your knees all the way down to the floor. Look at your thumbs, jump. Halfway lift, forward fold, extended mountain, last sun salutation, a press down, reach up, pull your belly button in, your bottom ribs in, get long through your fingers, exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe it in. Vinyasa flow, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, toes press down so much. Yes, lift your heart. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Take another big breath in. Bend your knees. Bring them 2 inches off the earth. Crouch. Load up your legs. Get ready to pounce. Top of your mat. Jump. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose. Big toes come to touch. Squeeze inner thighs in. Squeeze knees together. Reach your fingers high towards the sky. Send your weight back into your heels, energetic fingers, bright fingers. Send lasers out your fingers. Sit deep. Take a breath in. Sit deeper. Take another breath in. Forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Vinyasa flow, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, lift your heart, bring your shoulder blades together. Downward facing dog, hips high. Lift your right leg high towards the sky. Flex your foot. Look back. You can see your toes. Point them straight towards the ground. Press out through your heel. Bend your knee. Stack your hips. Come up onto the tippy toes of your left toes and flip your dog. Both feet face 12 o'clock. Press down through your heels. Reach your hips up towards the sky. Lift your heart towards the sky. Fingers reach towards the fireplace. Take a breath in. Let it go. Get bigger. Open up more. Reach. Downward facing dog to side plank. Right hand center of your mat. Press down through the knife's edge of your right foot. Lift your top foot. Flex your top foot. Reach your fingers high towards the sky. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Let it go. Left side, lift your left foot. Look back, see your toes. Where are they pointing? Point them straight down towards the ground. Press out through your heel. Bend your knee, stack your hips. Come up onto the tippy toes and flip your dog. Yeah, press heels down. Lift your heart. See where your fingers are pointing. Lift your heart towards the sky, your fingertips towards the fireplace. Take a breath in. Let it go. Lift higher, reach farther. Downward facing dog to side plank, left side. Press down through your left foot to lift your right foot up towards the sky. Flex your foot. The more you flex your feet and energize your fingers, the higher your top foot flies. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Woo. Breath in. Make some noise. Right foot forward, warrior one. Right foot next to right thumb, back heel plants, warrior one. Pull back on your right hip to send your left hip forward. Give your hips some space. So bring your foot a little bit wider. Give your hips some space. And energetically send your heel towards the earth. Yeah, soft knee. Bright fingers. Imagine your ball of energy is right here between your hands. Breath in, breath out. Press your shin towards the fireplace. Go deep into your front thigh. Another breath in. Exhale, hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, press down, lift up, breathe in. Downward facing dog, let it go. Left foot forward, warrior one. Be specific with your movements. Back heel plants, give your hips space. So bring your right foot closer to the edge of your right mat. Bring your right foot out wider. Toes face the corner of the room, like 10 o'clock. Front foot wider. Give your hips space. Stack front knee over front ankle. Pull left hip back to send right hip forward. Bright fingers reach towards the sky. Belly button in, bottom ribs in. Breath in, look up, reach up. Exhale, hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Press down, lift up. Downward facing dog. Empty it out. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, jump. Halfway lift, forward fold, chair pose, sit deep, reach fingers high, exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in, high plank to low plank. Up dog, take a big giant breath in, downward facing dog, hips high. One movement, one breath. Go to your edge as you work with your breath. Right foot forward, warrior one. As you reach up, inhale, 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 exhale, hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe it in. Downward facing dog, breathe it out. Left foot forward, warrior one. Move, lift, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Exhale, hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Come back to that unqualified person and know that that person inside you is qualified. Everything that's inside you is exactly what you need to be who you are right here, right now. You are perfect just as you are. We are all perfectly imperfect. Lift your right leg strong and straight. Press out through your heel. Bend your knees, stack your hips, flip your dog. Go for it. Press down, lift up, reach towards the fireplace. Downward facing dog. Left leg lifted up, strong and straight. Bend your knees, stack your hips, flip that dog, peel open, reach. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Let it go. Take a breath in. Begin again. Another breath in. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs. Jump. Top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose, sit deep, squeeze, reach your fingers towards the sky. Press your hips towards the back of your mat. Take another breath in. Forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant your hands on your mat, high plank to low plank. Move through your vinyasa, upward facing dog. Breathe in, lift your heart. Downward facing dog, send your hips to the sky. Breath in, breath out. Walk your toes about halfway up your mat so you're in a really short down dog. Bring your feet out to the edges of your mat. Load up the energy in your legs. Hug skin to muscle to bone. Frog hops. Work to hop your hips up over your shoulders. Bring your feet together at the center of your mat. Frog hops. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, downward facing dog. It does not matter what it looks like. It matters that you try.
Terrifying.
It matters that you try. Downward facing dog. Woo. Right foot forward, warrior one. Stack front knee over front ankle. Can you bring your hip down level with your knee? Take a longer warrior one than you think you can. Get big. Pull your belly button in, your bottom ribs in, shoulder blades come together. Open up to warrior two. Again, stack front knee over front ankle. Shoulders over hips. Belly button in, bottom ribs in. Yes. Breathe. Shoulders down away from your ears. Flip your front palm. Reach up or reverse. Breathe in. Arc across the sky. Look up. Look back. Exhale, hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Breathe it in. Downward facing dog. Breathe it out. Left foot forward, warrior one. Take a longer stance. Yeah. Press your shin towards the fireplace. Belly button in, bottom ribs in, long through your side body. Reach your fingers high towards the sky. Can you take that longer warrior stance to bring your hip down to where your knee is? Wiggle your toe out. Check it out. Yeah, check it out. Open up to warrior two. Front knee stays right where it is. Yeah. Gaze out over your front middle finger. You're just experiencing your body. Flip your front palm. Reach up, reverse. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Exhale, hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breath in. Lift your heart. Lift your gaze up. Downward facing dog, empty out. We are humans doing yoga, experiencing our muscle fibers, our heart, our circulatory system, our nervous system. Breath in. Make some noise. Take another breath in. Let it go. Right foot forward, crescent lunge. Like you did in your warrior one, take a really long crescent lunge. Explore getting your hip down in line with your knee. Send energy out your back heel as you press your shin towards the fireplace. Get long through your side body, belly button in, bottom ribs in, bright fingers. Imagine that beach ball of your gorgeous, beautiful, powerful energy right in between your hands. Breathe. Open up to warrior two, back heel plants. Gaze over your front middle finger. Flip your front palm, reach up, reverse, breathe in. Exhale, hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe it in. Downward facing dog, let it go. Left foot forward, crescent lunge. Long stance, yeah, feel your thigh. Welcome to your thigh. This is Saturday morning. You are making friends with your body. It does so many nice things for you, and you just go, I've got this stuff to do, I've got the store to go to. Your body does so many amazing things. Check it out. Bend deep into your front thigh. Thank your thigh. Oh yes, thigh, thank you. Open up to warrior two. Shoulders down away from your ears. Energetic fingers. Flip your front palm, reach up, reverse, breathe in. Exhale, hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe it in. Downward facing dog, let it go. Breath in. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, jump top of your mat. Halfway lift, forward fold, downward facing dog. Let's try that again. There were some sad, sad hoppers. Get present, feel your fingers, feel your toes. Breath in. Exhale it out, bend your knees, look at your thumbs, jump all the way to the top of your mat. Yes, halfway lift, forward fold, chair pose. Squeeze, sit deep. Hands to heart center, prayer twist towards the chakra wall. Left elbow to right knee, sit deep. Left elbow to right knee, sit deep. And did your left knee creep out in front of your right? Sit your hips lower than your heart. Squeeze everything into the center line. Breathe. Open your wings, left fingers down, right fingers reach. Belly button in, bottom ribs in. You've got this. Hug in as you press out through your fingertips. Take another breath in, forward fold, halfway lift, breathe in, forward fold, chair pose. Sit, squeeze, reach, hands to heart center, prayer twist towards Nebraska. Pull into center line. Magnetize your knees together. Sit your hips deep. Open your wings. And sit deep. Take another big breath in. Keep squeezing into center. You've got this. Last big breath in. Forward fold. Toe heel your feet, hips width distance apart. It's about 2 fists width. Grab your big toes with your peace fingers. Press down through your heels. Bring your sits bones up towards the sky. Elbows come wide. Bring your chest down towards your thighs. And still active feet, active hands. Keep hugging skin to muscle to bone. When you press down through your heels, you are activating your hamstrings in this forward fold, which allows you to stretch the muscle, not the attachment point. Press down through your heels. Release your big toes. Gorilla pose. Palms all the way underneath your feet. All the way underneath your feet. Till it feels like you're going to fall over. Can you press your sits bones towards the fireplace? Press sits bones towards the, yeah. Walk your gorilla to the back of your mat. Walk your gorilla to the front of your mat. Have fun with this. Pretend you're a gorilla stepping on your hands. These poses have names. Let's have fun with the names. Release your gorilla. Crow pose. Bring your knees to the backs of your triceps. You can use a brick as a tripod, as a headstand, as a kickstand. So if you want to bring a brick underneath where your forehead's going to be, you can bring your knees to the backs of your triceps. Pull belly button into spine. Yeah, lift your hips towards the sky. Pull your core in, your belly button in. Squeeze your feet in towards the center of your mat. So imagine you could squeeze your feet together. Lift your sits bones. Gaze forward. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Again, the important thing is you thought about it. You gave it a moment flash consideration. Breath in. Breath out. Soften your elbows, soften your knees. Gaze forward. Begin to bounce like you're going to be a pouncing tiger, a crouching tiger. Get ready. Jump towards your thumbs. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose. Sit deep squeeze. Hands to heart center, prayer twist. Breath. Twist. Open your wings. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold, chair pose. Hands to heart center, chair twist towards Nebraska. Sit deep, open your wings. Forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, jump. Halfway lift, forward fold. Come to stand, long straight spine. Press down through the four corners of your feet. Hug your skin to your muscles to your bones. Belly button in, bottom ribs in. Root down through the sole of your left foot, bring your right knee into your chest. Set your drishti spot. Find a spot that is not moving and focus on it. Belly button in, bottom ribs in. If you're working on the yogi toe lock, reach down, grab your whole toe with your peace fingers and reset. Open your right knee out towards the chakra wall. Extend your left hand towards Nebraska. Keep pulling belly button to spine. Press down through your standing leg. Shift your gaze to your left thumb. Can you see your left thumb? Come back to center. Foot high, fingers high, kick it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Airplane, shoot it back. Arms back by your sides. Toes point straight down. Fire up that back leg. Drop your right hip 2 inches. Woo! Breathe, chin out of your chest. Hands to heart center, half moon. Left hand down to the brick. Activate your back foot. Flex your back foot. Stack your hips. Stomp down through your standing leg. Flex your top foot. Front toes point straight ahead. Hand reaches towards the sky. Look up, see your fingers. Pull in to press out. Press out through your back heel. Press. Peel open. Breathe. Look up. See the ceiling. See something new. Find the wobble. Find the shake. Stomp down through your standing leg. Join both feet on the earth and come to stand. Excellent work, yogis. Excellent work. Set up your Tadasana. When you're standing, you are active. Press down through your feet. Get tall. Belly button in, bottom ribs in. Bring your opposite knee into your chest. Maybe you take the yogi toe lock. If you tried it on the first side, give it a try on this side. Maybe you reset, get tall, pull your shoulders back into their sockets. Extend your left leg out towards Nebraska. Right arm reaches towards the chakra wall. Send your gaze towards your right thumb. Pull in. Active feet. Breathe. Come back to center. Foot towards the fireplace. Kick that fireplace. Reach your fingers high. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Airplane. Arms back by your sides. Palms face the earth. Chin out of your chest. Toes point straight down. Drop your left hip 2 inches. Ooh, lift from the inseam of your tights or shorts. Breathe. Lift your back foot 2 inches higher. Hands to heart center. Half moon with control. Controlled, strong half moons. Stomp down to your standing leg. Flex your back foot. Flex, flex, lift. Press out through your heel. See your fingers towards the sky. Feel the opening as you stomp down and stack your hips. Breathe. Send the breath away. Take another breath in. Lift your back foot 2 inches higher. You've got this. Join both feet on the mat and come to stand. Take a breath in. Let it go. Dancer's pose. Right arm reaches high. Press down through your right foot. Again, belly button in, bottom ribs in. Left hand reaches out like it's going to carry a pizza tray. Yeah. Shoulder blades come together. Belly button in, bottom ribs in, long side body. Bend your left leg. Reach back, grab the inside of your left foot. Yep, thumb faces the sky. Yeah. Press down. Yeah, you had it. Belly button in, bottom ribs in. Get tall, press into my hand. Kick your foot towards the sky as you pull back on your foot with your hand. Belly button in, bottom ribs in. Kick. Put your toes on the ceiling. Pull in to press out. Pull in to press out. Pull in to press out. Come back to standing. And switch sides. Left hand reaches high. Right hand. Gonna grab the inside of your right foot. Set your drishti. Pull in. Press out. Pull in. Press out. Find the wobble, find the shake. This is a practice, not a perfect. The qualification is breathing for yoga. That's all it takes. You need to be able to breathe. Come back to standing. Breathe it in. And breathe it out. Tree pose. Right foot presses into the earth. Left foot ankle, calf, or inner thigh. Press your foot into your leg back into your foot. To bring your foot to your ankle. Your calf. Press your foot into your calf. Yeah. Get tall. Press your bent knee energetically towards the back of the mat. Hands at heart center. Find your drishti spot. Press down into the earth to get tall. Yes. Keep pressing foot into leg, leg into foot. Open your branches. Spread your branches. Fingers towards the sky. Yeah. Look up. Can you shift your gaze? Can you see the ceiling right up above you? Breathe. Breathe. Trust yourself. Look up. Try something new. Hands back to heart center. Join both feet on the earth and switch sides. Tree pose, opposite side. Set your drishti. Foot into leg, leg into foot. Spread your branches when you're ready. Get tall, shoulder blades pull together, bright fingers, laser fingers. Shift your gaze. Can you see the ceiling right up above where you are? Pull in to lift your heart up. Pull in to lift your heart up. Hands back to heart center. Join both feet on the earth. Come to stand. Take a breath in. Let it go. Make your way to the top of your mat if you're not already there. Take another breath in. Let it go. Extended mountain. Press down, reach up, breathe in, look up, look back. Keep pulling your ribs together. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Vinyasa flow. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Right foot forward, warrior one. Breath in, breath in, breath in. Open up to warrior two. Breath out, breath out, breath out. Flip your front palm, reach up, reverse, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Extended side angle. Bring your right forearm to your right thigh or your right fingers to the earth inside your right knee. Look up underneath your armpit towards the sky. Spin your right lung under. Press down through the back pinky toe edge. Maybe you take the half bind or full bind if that is calling to you. Half bind. Thumb comes around and finds your right hip crease. Full bind. Fingers join underneath your thigh. Either way, keep spinning your heart towards the sky. Release the bind. Open your extended side angle. Stay low in your front thigh. Keep pressing shin forward. Warrior two. Ooh, press, 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 press. Yeah. Straighten your front leg, soft knee. Reach your fingers towards the fireplace. Reach, 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 reach. Soft knees. Bring your fingers down to a brick on the outside of your right ankle. Create space in your right side body. Shift your gaze up towards your fingers that are reaching towards the sky. Soften your forehead. Soften your jaw. Breathe. Fingertips bring you up to standing. Imagine your fingertips pull you up. Both toes face towards Nebraska. Long edge of your mat. Side facing wide angle forward fold. So take a really wide stance. Really, really like wiggle your toes out. Hinge at the hips. Bring the crown of your head down towards the earth. Maybe in between you and the earth is a brick to make the earth closer. That's cool. That's what they're for, to bring the earth closer. Soften your knees. Press out through your pinky toe edges, the knife's edge of your feet. Walk your fingers back in line with your toes. Yeah, way, way, way back. So the tips of your fingers are in line with your toes. If you're already there, maybe you turn your hands around and crawl them towards the chakra wall. Keep pressing out through your feet, softening your knees, lifting your sits bones, your tailbone towards the sky. Breathe. These words that we use in our head against other people, against ourselves primarily, we think we know who's qualified and who's not qualified. We don't know. Especially we don't know what we're capable of. We put ourselves in a box with words, with judgment. You are qualified because you are here, because you are breathing, because you came to your mat, because you try new things without judgment, with curiosity. You are qualified. You belong. Walk your fingers out underneath your shoulders, halfway lift. Yeah. Wiggle your toes back in, shorten your stance, press down, come to stand. Point your right toes towards the fireplace. Bring your left foot about halfway up your mat, so both toes are facing forward. Short stance, just short enough so that you can press down through your heels. Squeeze your inner thighs in, belly button in, bottom ribs in. Reach your fingers high towards the sky. Pull your shoulder blades together. Get long through your side body. Now, Hinge at the hips. Reach your fingers towards the fireplace. Gaze forward. Keep pressing down through your back heel. Belly button in, bottom ribs in, long side body. Bring your fingertips down to the earth to bricks. Frame your front foot. There are plenty of bricks. You can stack bricks on either side of your front foot. With each exhale, send your nose towards your right pinky toe. Press down through your back heel. Soften your knees. Activate your back heel. Breathe. Twisting triangle. Left fingers down. Right fingers reach for the sky. Spin your heart towards the chakra wall. Get long through your spine. Peel your heart towards the sky. Peel open. Left lung under, right lung towards the sky. Get long and twist, 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 twist. Take another big breath in. Twist, 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 twist. One more breath in here. Exhale, hands to the mat. High plank. Move down to low plank. Upward facing dog. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Left foot forward, warrior one. Open up to warrior two. Flip your front palm, reach up, reverse. Breathe in. Extended side angle, left side. Fingers to earth, forearm to thigh. Create space in your side body. Look up underneath your armpit. Breathe. Breathe. Warrior two, stay low. Now press down through your front heel, straighten your front leg, soft knee. Reach your fingers towards the fireplace. Reach, 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 reach. Long, 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 long. Triangle. Left fingers down, right fingers reach. Soften your knees. Soften your knees. Right fingertips bring you up to standing. Pivot both toes to face the chakra wall. Second set, side facing wide angle forward fold. Walk your feet out wide. Bring the crown of your head even closer to the earth. The wider the stance you take, the closer your head gets down to the ground. Press out through the knife's edge of both feet. Soften your knees. Maybe find a little movement. Wiggle around side to side. Breathe. Breathe. Yeah, explore like you did on the other side. Turn your fingers around, crawl them towards Nebraska. Press your sits bones up towards the sky as you soften. Soften. You came to your mat. You came to yoga. Walk your fingers back out underneath your shoulders, halfway lift, breathe in, wiggle your toes together, press down, come to stand. Left toes face the fireplace, point towards the fireplace. We're setting up for pyramid pose on the opposite side. So short stance, both toes forward. Yeah, squeeze inner thighs in, but give your hips space. So take a wider stance, bring this foot a little bit wider. Yeah, press down through your back heel, squeeze inner thighs in. Belly button in, bottom ribs in. Reach your fingers high towards the sky. Bright fingers, laser fingers, yes. Hinge at the hips. Reach, 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 reach. Now frame your front foot with your hands. Send your nose towards that left pinky toe. You can grab the bricks. Yeah, use bricks. Send nose towards pinky toe on the exhale. Breath in and breath out. And twisting triangle, right hand stays where it is. Left fingers reach towards the sky. Spin your heart towards Nebraska. Bright, same laser fingers. Inch your spine longer. Yeah, spin your heart towards the sky. With each breath in, get longer. With each exhale, twist, 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 twist. Take another big breath in. Twist, 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 twist. One more breath in here at the top. Exhale, hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, let it go. Shift your weight forward into a high plank. Low plank. High plank, chin out of your chest. You've got this. Low plank. You've got this. High plank. Low plank. High plank. With control. 5, 4, 3. Chin out of your chest. 2, 1. Bring an ear to the earth. Bring your arms back by your sides. Palms facing the earth. And breathe. Take a breath in. Let that breath go. Take another breath in. Let it go. Locust Pose. With the strength of your back body, you are going to lift hands, heart, feet, fly, rise high. Yeah, press your pubic bone down into the earth. Breathe. Take a breath in. Press down harder, come up higher. Take another big breath in. Let that breath go. Flex your feet. Woo! Take a breath in. Lower all the way down. Breath in. Let it go. Locust Pose, second set. Zip, fly high. Press down to lift up. Let your breath go. Get 2 inches higher. Breathe in. Let your breath go. Get 2 inches higher. Breathe in. Flex your feet. Whoa, press out through your heels. It's so different. Lower all the way down. Big breath in. Let it go. Floor bow. Bend your knees, grab your feet, grab your ankles. Press your thighs down into the earth. Press up to your heels. Lift your heart. Kick your feet towards the sky. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Take a breath in. Let it go. Floor bow, second set. Press thighs down into the earth. Fly. Heart, hands lift up. Soften your forehead. Press down into the earth to lift up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Downward facing dog. Come down to your knees for camel, one quick camel. But mindful camel. Come down to your knees. Toes can be tucked or untucked. Bring your hands to the small of your back, belly button in, bottom ribs in. Lift your heart towards the sky. Lean back into the unknown, into uncertainty. Keep pulling belly button in, bottom ribs in. Reach back, grab one heel. It's closer than you think. Press your hips towards the front of the room. Lift your heart towards the sky. Soften your throat, soften your forehead. Soften the words in your head. Slowly come out of camel. Untuck your toes, sit back on your heels. Take a breath in. Let it go. Sweep both legs out in front. Come to lie on your back, setting up for bridge. Knees bent. Heels, can you touch them with your middle fingers? Reach your fingers straight up towards the sky. Bend your arms, elbows down by your ribs. Press down through triceps, down through elbows. Lift your hips. Press down, lift up. You can stay here. You can clasp your hands underneath the small of your back. Begin to walk your shoulder blades underneath you as you press your fist into the earth. Press the back of your head into the earth. Keep pressing down through your heels, lifting your hips. Press down to lift your hips 2 inches higher. Breathe. Breathe. Lower all the way down. Take a breath in. Let it go. And again, bridge, you know where to go. You were just there. If you're taking full wheel, bring your hands on either sides of your ears. Press the crown of your head into the earth. Bring the crown of your head to the earth first. And then press straight down through hands, through feet to rise up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Straighten your arms. Press down. 1. Lower all the way down. Take a breath in. Let it go. Grab my ankles. Grab my ankles like tree trunks. Like you mean it. Okay. Yeah. And you're going to squeeze your elbows in towards the center. Wiggle your toes in. Hips width distance apart. Rise up, yogis. Number 3. Press down. Lift up. Press, 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 press. Straighten your arms. Press, press, press. Grab my feet like you mean it. Press, 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 press. Straighten your arms. Drive my ankles into the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down.
Thank you.
Good work. Take a breath in. Let it go. Last one, bridge, wheel, your Saturday, your practice. What are you bringing to it? You are qualified with your breath, with your mind, with your being here. Breathe. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of your feet together. Press toes into toes. Let your knees spread wide. Left hand to your heart. Right hand to your belly. Feel your magic. So let gravity bring your knees open. Feet on the ground. Reclined bound angle, Supta Baddha Konasana. You can feel your magic right here. You can feel your breath rise and fall, your heartbeat, the energy that you have brought to this practice. It's right here. So completely palpable right here. Press toes into toes. Can you feel your pinky toe press into your other pinky toe? Extend both arms straight up towards the sky. Press your feet into one another so much that you lift them up off the earth. Take Charlie's Angels Mudra. Point your fingers towards the fireplace. Lift your shoulders up off the earth. Feet pressed together. Feet up off the earth. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Extend both legs high towards the sky. Clasp your hands at the nape of your neck. Press up through your heels. Lower your leg, right leg down halfway. Flex your foot. Lift your shoulders up off the mat. Pulse your nose towards your left pinky toe. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs back up. Shoulders down. Lower your left leg halfway down. Flex your feet, active feet. Make your feet alive. Pulse towards your right pinky toe. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, home stretch, 2, 1. Pull your knees into your chest. Take a big breath in. Let it go. Downward facing dog. Aww. Like I said the last time I was here, you did not come here to crochet. This is not knitting 101. Lift your right leg strong and straight. Bend your knee, stack your hips. Half pigeon, bring your right knee to your right wrist. Right knee to right wrist. Let your shin drape across the front of your mat. Yeah. Extend your left leg long back behind you. Maybe you keep your toes tucked. If you usually untuck your toes, keep your toes tucked. You might need a brick underneath your right hip if it's farther away from the earth. Active feet. Keep pressing both feet into the earth. Walk your fingers long out in front. Take sleeping pigeon. Bring your forehead down to the earth. Soften into this giant hip opener. Soften, soften, soften. And switch sides. Downward facing dog. Come down to your knees, roll over onto your back. Take in a full body stretch. Reach your fingers, point your toes. Get big and take up space. Make any last final movements that you would like before you enter into Shavasana. Maybe you take a supine twist, maybe you take a happy baby. Yogi's choice. Get big, take up space. Know that you have made it. There is nothing to do. There's nothing that you need to change. Let your tongue fall away from the roof of your mouth. And let your breath return to normal. Release the forcing. Just be. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Take in the biggest breath you've taken in all day right here. Open your mouth, stick out your tongue, lion's breath. Again, breathe in. Let something go, lion's breath out. Again, fill it all up. Send it away, make noise. Bend your knees, roll to your favorite side, and cradle your head and your arms. And relish this space, this time that you have carved out for you, for nobody else, for you. This is your work, your exploration, your space of curiosity, of play. Make a list of 3 things that you're grateful for. Say something kind to yourself. Just like the muscles in our body, exercising the gratitude muscle, the self-kindness muscle, puts us more in touch with ourselves and enables us to give more to others. Slowly press yourself up to seated, top of your mat with hands at heart center, sitting tall, pressing your thumbs into your breastbone, eyes closed. We'll close with 3 ohms. Take a breath in. Bring your thumb knuckles to your forehead center. The light and love in me bows and honors and acknowledges the light and love in each and every single one of you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you all for coming.